It's like,
I guess.
1,000 something. But once it goes back to 0, it resets apparently.
Oh, nice.
How do you know?
How do you know?
I was talking to
They should make
moms about it.
They should make a video of that, like 9999 day. No reset.
I talked to Jason about it, but he's not going to make some for a while. He's got some very busy other things.
Well, no, I know that's a few years from now, though,
I haven't
right?
seen
Like,
him
if he
on
lives.
that in a while. I think he's just over RuneScape.
Yeah. So I can't see being over it, man. It's like I log in, there's always friends on. It just seems like a chatty place.
I've logged in for like a month now.
Yeah, but if you log in once, like everybody's gonna PM you.
He's been on. I've seen him on. I've seen him being on.
I joined.
Sorry, Mom, before Christmas.
Forums, he was saying. I was talking with Benji. Like Evil Chicken and all these sites. I joined them, but I only stuck with you all, Benji.
Oh yeah, no, true. Hey, I list all those sites on my site, and still, it's like I never even visit that much. Like this one here, I didn't go to this like Gaming Heavens River and RuneGamer. I registered back when it was like RuneGamer, I think. I just like didn't know anybody, so I never really hung around.
Yeah, I think on Gaming Heavens I only have like 10 posts, because when Marty, RJ, and Amber first said they were making a forum, and they asked me to come over to be the global moderator, I was just like, oh yeah, okay. I think it was right after the death of Evil Chicken, and so I didn't have any forum that I was regularly using. So I came over, but I don't know. None of the people, none of the other, like, the three of them never really had very much connection. Like, RJ had been on RuneGamer right before, like, Ubnub and Evil Chicken, and he had actually been on there for a while, but he had always maintained, you know, Cutter631 and, or I guess it's Dawn, Match Society, then we came up with that name. And then Dawn Society now when Matchscape got scrapped. So he had always had that, and then his own site, so he had never really gotten as involved with RG and all them. And then Marty was pretty much just completely a programmer and a coder for Dave and Cam. He never really actually was a member. He was a member of the group, but he never really actively posted on the forums. He just coded for them. So when they all got their project together, and then Amber, I don't even remember. I think Amber was on. I think she was on Evil Chicken, but I don't remember. Yeah, I think she was. And so when they all got together to make their site, I think I was, and then Milk, Goddard, Will came over, and then, what's his name? Hardcore came over, but it was only like 4 or 5 of us who came over from Evil Chicken, in any of them, from the staff and the user base. The user base was really different, yeah. And I think there were a couple more people, but generally the main posters didn't come over, so I never really had anyone to talk to on the forums, so I just ended up lurking the whole time, and then, you know, I just stopped even going logged on. That's why, I guess it was Marty. Marty revoked my powers on Gaming Heavens, and then I was banned on this vent for a while too. Every single time I wanted to log on the vent, whenever RJ told me to get on, I would just make a new account, and he would just give me a new password and I'd log on, because Marty, it was back when, I guess it was a couple months ago, when there was the posting requirement, I think, to stay on the vent. I guess you had to have a certain amount of posts, and I didn't, so I got banned. But yeah, now I guess Marty doesn't really care. We're past that point. so I can come on my trig name. But I think the Cutter631 name is still banned on here, and my Sexy Kitten 53 and all the other sexy kittens that I made I think are still banned on here. But yeah, I've dropped the Cutter631 name pretty much for anything non-related to RuneScape.
I think I still have you on MSN. Not sure. Might have deleted it a while back.
Yeah, that was the one thing I never changed, was my MSN. Always.
Like, every time I see you, like, logging, I'm like, who the hell's that? Because, like, it used to be Cutter, like, it's the name.
Yeah. No, or actually, it's probably just because of who's on right now that it's 5 a.m., but... I only, Erica, Dwagon3, never heard, but she's on, Randall85, Noki, and Rhino really.
Dragon3 is,
That's what you get.
like
Come on, fucking
massive evil, like,
Yeah.
she's stuck up a lot. Do you remember her?
I remember her on RuneGamer. She was,
Yeah.
she was one of the people I didn't really care about. She was mostly harmless. She was a karma whore, but she always did. Do you ever remember the faces behind the names thread that always got recreated as like the first thread on all the pictures?
She had her tits out all the time, yeah.
She had like 7 posts on it. Just every once in a while I'd go back to the very beginning and go through all of them, and she would just be on there every couple of pages. I was like, wait, what? Oh,
And she would just upload one photo at a time. It was about 10.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry.
Good times.
Wow, he's finally playing Fear. Good, Dave.
Wow, we got through all that lighting. My god.
Oh, that's just sad.
Lighting that we've gone through this place.
I go through like channels and videos, looking at all this crap and trying to like find, who's linked to what and where. And I only got half an inventory of fucking cannonballs made.
I was actually trying to find your YouTube channel.
You can try /Cutter. 66700.
No, not you, Anthony.
Oh.
Who's?
Your.
What? Yeah. It's still up, I believe.
Oh yeah, I just
Cutter631.
found it then. Yeah.
Why it was?
Let's see.
For some reason.
Last upload 1 year ago. Shit.
For some reason when you said Cutter, I'm thinking that guy that like dressed up IRL, like the Noob Show and stuff. He's making fun of Defile. Who the hell was that?
That was me.
That was you?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet, man. Hey, so I do know who the fuck you are.
That's funny. It was a long time ago.
Yeah.
I think those videos are those are 2 years old now.
Yeah, you're kind of famous.
Are they still up? I have to watch them. Oh, they are. Yes.
They are. delete.
Yeah, I never took them down.
Nah, dude.
No, it was fun. Every once in a while, somebody from school and stuff,
Yeah. That's not
would
good.
find it, like happen upon it somehow, and like come up to me and say something, and I went to a small school, private school, so I was already well known for being a class clown throughout the school, so they just come up to me like, I should have known that you would do something like that. They're like, what the hell even was that? And I was like, well, it's a game, it's an inside joke, you'd have to get it. Like, oh, and they go, yeah, it was hilarious, but I just had no idea what was going on. Yeah, those were fun.
You have a photo of Dave in your background. Nice.
I remember, I think it was his Facebook profile, and I was talking to him, and I don't remember why we were talking about it, but I said, I was like, dude, I just found a picture of a guy who looks exactly like you. He's like, you're shitting me. I was like, no, I'm serious. I'm serious. And he's like, let me see. So I threw them both up against each other and put it up on, Tiny Pic or whatever, and sent it to him. And then he just laughed. I was like, you know what? I'm going to take this next step and just make that my YouTube background. And so I did, and didn't tell him. And he messaged me like 2 days later, and I'd already forgotten by then. Like, I put it up and like reloaded the channel and just like chuckled to myself, like, let's see how long it takes him. A couple days later, he's like, you stupid motherfucker. That was many months ago, actually. I think that was sometime in the summer. I'm surprised I still have 1,700 subscribers.
Yeah.
I guess people just forget. I mean, I'm sure I'm subscribed to a bunch of people that I wouldn't be.
183 subscriptions.
Really? Maybe like 823.
Ooh. There's some... Ooh, I forgot about a lot of these. Tyvac
I
519.
thought you were going to bed, Cara. Are you just going to play RuneScape instead of
I'm playing RuneScape, dude. Like, someone mentions fame, and I just like,
That's what
oh,
I'm saying. You just
drool.
going to play RuneScape. I thought you were going to bed.
No, I'm kind of like a RuneScape historian behind the game stuff, the actual history crap. I like this crap.
There's still people like commenting on your thing.
On my channel
Your
or
channel.
on the videos?
On your channel. A few months ago though. Do you like Muslims? Question mark. You should like reply to them. They're probably waiting for a reply. And they're like, oh my god.
I'm going to go get something to eat, peoples.
Enjoy.
Is it true Earth they don't dinner at 2 a.m.?
I don't know. But it's like 9 o'clock
It's
here
late.
and I'm going to look at it and it's dinner now.
I had it at like 7.
Did anybody else watch Tyvac 519's RuneScape videos like years and years ago?
I don't remember him.
Don't remember him.
Let me see which one specifically. He got into it, like, there's a group of people who started the, like, entire, RuneScape video making scene, and he was one of the ones who got into it. Yeah, these ones, yeah. 3 years ago. He was one of the first to do the RuneScape music videos, and that's what he got really popular for. And I remember watching him, 3 years ago, when, 06, 07, when there first started to be people who were, people who were doing more than one video. He had, like, 10 or 15 that, were the first ones to hit, like, 100,000, 800,000, 900,000. So, yeah, nostalgia right here. And so, he was one of the first RuneScape video makers I watched, and then about a year ago, actually no, less than that, like 5 or 6 months ago, so 2.5 years after I first watched him, and then after everything exploded, and I had, become acquainted with every single one of the, major players in the entire video making scene, I find out that RJ is actually friends with him, and then I get to be friends with him, and then on Steam, so then we end up playing like Half-Life 2, like deathmatch and stuff like that together, and I thought that was so cool. Like, I had been such a little fan, 2.5 years previously, and then kind of just, not forgotten, but just not watched him again because he stopped about 2 years ago. He was one of the first in and the first out, and he had just completely phased